Hi guys, and welcome to a new video where today I'm going to be making a cake, specifically a orange and honey coconut cake with coconut cream. The reason why I've decided to make this cake is because about a year ago my wife Angela asked me to make her this cake, and to be honest with you, I've never been bothered to do it. So I thought today I'm going to surprise her. I'm going to make the cake with my girls Anya and Neve. We're going to make the cake and then we'll give it to her when she comes home after work, and fingers crossed she likes it. I'm sure she'll smell it as soon as she walks through the door. So we're going to start off today by making the cake mixture, then we'll make the syrup, and then we'll do the cream last of all once everything's been sapped in and everything's been, made and the cake's completed. We'll then make the cream last of all, obviously to go with an accompaniment with it. So we're going to start off with the mixture. Now before we do, I'm forgetting something. I've got the thing to pulse up the beans, but I'm still missing something. What am I missing? Hang on 2 seconds. So I needed the attachment to this. This is obviously going to be used to pulse the beans and everything, but I still can't think. I'm still forgetting something. I've got all the ingredients. I know. Anya and Neve. So girls, we're going to make mummy a cake today. Okay, so you want to say hello to the camera? Go, hi camera. Hi camera, say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Right, okay, so I've realised something that whilst making this is that you need to pulsate everything together. Now fitting in this lot of ingredients here, all of this lot here, into this little processor that I have isn't going to work. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to weigh everything out, put it all in half batch it, and then put it into a bowl, and then put the other half in and half batch that. So I'm going to be weighing as I go. So I've got enough rough idea of obviously how much I need. I just need half the recipe. So we're just going to first of all put some of these beans in the processor. I need to put the blade back in. Okay, so we're just going to put half of the beans in. And actually what we're going to do is we're going to put all the beans in, okay, which is working out 280 grams approximately. And what we're going to do is we're going to pulsate all of this together, and then we're just going to basically separate it and put half of it in. So as the instructions read, leave the drink, add the sugar and pulsate the fat. So we're just going to pulsate this, alright, which is quite simple. We're just going to shake it all around, get rid of it. There we go. That's all pulsated perfectly. Right, so what we need to do now is just grab a spoon, and we're going to put half of this, so approximately 140 grams of this. 140 grams of this into here.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow is right. So 140 grams into there. That'll do. Right. So now we need to add in half the amount of sugar. So the sugar was 175 grams. So I need to leave. It's all going to get mixed up together again to get anywhere. Okay, that's right. And then it says to through processor, add the sugar and pulsate combined. And then you add the eggs one at a time, pulsating until combined. Continue to pulse, adding the flour and honey. Add the orange zest, desiccated coconut, and baking powder to continue pulsating until combined. Alright. So now we need to add the eggs. So the recipe calls for 3 eggs. So I'm going to add 1 full egg. And I'm also going to add the second egg as well. That much. Now I'm going to add 2 full eggs, and then just going to get a spoon, stir it all around just to get it all mixed up properly. Okay, stick it in there. That's it, lovely. That just turns out quite nice. Does it sound yummy, girls? Do some more pulsating. Okay, so we add eggs, pulsating until combined. Continue the process, adding the flour. No, you leave the sugar alone. Add the flour and the honey. Right, so we need to add half the flour.
Wow.
Wow, is right.
Yeah.
That's about half the flour. And then the recipe asks for 1 heaped teaspoon of honey. So I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of honey, which will obviously be half the amount.
Papa.
So, yep.
Papa.
It's going to be yummy.
Hi.
Hi.
Papa.
Say hi to the people that are watching the video. Yeah. Say hiya.
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 Hi.
Hi.
Hiya.
Hiya. I know I'm very biased being their father, but these two are the cutest girls in the world, I'm telling you. Yum. Right. That's the flour and honey added in. Right, so now we need to add orange zest. Now I haven't done this yet, so I'm just going to grab a zester. Okay, we're just going to put that there on you, don't touch it. So we're going to add the zest of 1 orange because the recipe asks for 2. That's Daddy's penny. Don't you like it? It says, catch yourself on.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be a saying that you two will more than likely say when you're older to your old dad. You'll tell him to catch himself on.
Hiya.
Hiya.
Oh. Banana.
Lala wants to help as well. That's good of Lala, isn't it? Right, so that's the zest of 1 orange. Running out of spoons here, guys. Right, just scrape that off.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a zest of 1 orange. And we're going to stick that in with the mixture as well. Alright. Oh, yeah. Right, so that's the zest of 1 orange in there. And we need to add half the coconut. Half the coconut. That's about right. And then we also need to add in half the baking powder. So guys, what I'll do is, because obviously, you know, I'm literally just cutting through this, and I'll probably put, you know, the ingredients and everything on those lines in like a text at the bottom, but I'll also write the recipe up as well in the description as well for you. So. Right, so that's that combined, and we're just going to literally pour this into this bowl here. Where can we pour this? Okay. Get the egg out and we'll just pour that's some juice from the beans. Right, okay, so we're just going to pour this juice in here because then we're going to need to combine it all together with the other amount stuff that we're about to make. So we'll just put that down there for the moment, and we'll just scoop all that out. Hello. Hiya. Oh, Dad. Hello. Right, so that's the first batch done. So what we're going to do now is just going to do exactly the same again. So we're going to add the beans. We add in the rest of the mixture and we're going to mix it all together. So Daddy's just going to add in this bit.
Apple.
That's not an apple, that's an orange. Can you say orange? Orange, can you say orange? Orange. You can say orange. I know you can say orange. So I'm going to grab a wooden spoon to mix all this together. So, excuse me. Okay. Sorry, love. There we go. Right. So, don't need that anymore. So we're going to mix it all together to make one big. We're cooking. Don't eat the orange. Okay, mix it all together. And we're going to stick it in this tray. Oh, drop the orange. Uh-oh, drop the orange. Ah, Daddy will grab you another one. Hang on. Gonna have to clean that orange because I need the zest of that one you just dropped on the floor. I know, you dropped it. Daddy will get it in a minute. There you go, have that one. Have that one, there you go. Right, so there we go. That is the cake ready to go in the oven. Going to stick it in the oven and then we're going to tidy up a little bit and then we're going to get on with the orange syrup part of the recipe. So this goes in the oven at gas mark 4, 180 Celsius, fan 160 for 30 minutes or until the cake is risen and golden. So come back to us in a minute after I've tidied up this stuff and we'll crack on with the orange syrup. Okay, so welcome back to part 2. Welcome back to part 2, guys. So now we're going to be doing is making the syrup. And to make the syrup, what I have to do is, in a small pan, simmer the orange juice and zest of 2 oranges with icing sugar until syrupy. Okay, so quite simply put, what I need to do is I need to grab the grater thing again, but this again, because I need to zest this orange. But by the looks of it in here, it doesn't look like it's actually zested. It looks like it's actually kind of candied the zest. So kind of like, you know, cut it into strips. So I'm going to do half the orange zest in it and then stick that in a saucepan with the juice of 2 oranges and the icing sugar. But I'm also going to cut off the rind of half the orange and make it into thin slices and put that in there. That might look pretty nice over the top. So I'll just zest half of this one then. Okay. Oh, wrong side. There we go. Wow. So we're going to zest all the way around it. One full circle. And then we're just going to go from this side. And we're going to zest that half there. Okay. Almost there, just a little bit more to go. There you go. So. Okay. Hello. Just put orange zest absolutely everywhere, but hey ho, I'll clean up again in a minute. Okay. Zest everywhere. And what we're going to do then is we're just going to take the zest off this part of the orange. Yes, I know, I promise you some more and I will give you some more orange. Okay. Make sure you don't eat the pips, okay? Here you go. Ta-ta. Get rid of that pip. Ta-ta. You can stop eating rind now. Okay. So, going to flatten this out. Some nice thin slices of orange there with a little bit of orange just to give it a little bit of chewiness. Some nice thin slices. Quite thick that bit. Okay. Last bit, there you go. Alright, so we're just going to dump those in there with that as well. Perfect. Okay, so we need the juice of 2 oranges. So literally, just going to cut it in half and then squeeze it all out. Make a little sieve with my hand to catch any kind of pips or big bits of rind. Fortunately, nothing falling in that one. Okay. That's the first one. I'll get the second one. Green. And to catch any pips. Okay. One just fell past there. No, slimy thing. Bit of that. Okay, and then yeah. Enjoying that orange? Your top is. Mum's going to kill me, but hopefully she'll forgive me after I've made this. Okay, so in there we have 2 oranges and also these rinds that I've made up as well. So we need to basically put in this icing sugar, and I now need to go over to the stove and mix it all together. So this camera is now going to be shut off. I'm going to be taking my mobile phone with me over to the stove just whilst I make this into a syrup. So as you can see here, the orange is on this, and the icing sugar is just simmering around together. Just going to keep stirring it, and hopefully it will turn into a syrup. Yeah. Okay, so that's the cake done. So we'll take it out and we'll have a look at it. There's the cake. And I just take my skewer. So I've got myself a little cake tester. And just pop it in, pull it out. And I would say that is done. So we're just going to poke it all around. And what we're going to do is what we are going to do is we are going to get ourselves a tin from the oven. Not the cleanest tin in the world, I grant you, but a tin nonetheless. And we are going to place the cake on the wire rack over the tin. Like so. Like that. And then what I'm going to do next, without trying to burn myself, there you go, it's better. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to pour this syrup over the top. Hello. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to get this syrup, which is lovely and hot. So be careful with this bit if you're making one of these. And we're just going to drip it over the top. Okay. And we'll leave that to stand to cool down. Look at the state of these two. Look at ya. The state of ya. Right, okay, so that is the end of the cooking of the cake part and the syrup part. The only part left to do now is to make up the coconut cream, which is basically, as it says on the instructions, a 400ml tin full fat coconut milk chilled overnight. It's been chilling for about a year. And then 55 grams of icing sugar sieved. And you simply, for the coconut cream, open a tin of coconut milk and spoon the solid coconut cream at the top of the tin into a pre-chilled mixing bowl. Leaving all the coconut water behind, use an electric whisk, beat the cream for 2 to 3 minutes until thickened. Sift over the icing sugar and gently mix together. Scatter a little extra orange zest over the cake and serve in slices with a dollop of coconut cream on the side. So I'm actually going to make the cream. It's quite simple to do really. You just don't get the coconut milk at the bottom, you just get the cream at the top and just put that into a cold thing, sieve it up and then add the icing sugar as I just said. So I'm going to do that, but I'm going to do that separately from this because you see the thing is it's quite warm in here and I think you're probably going to want to mix it up just before serving. So I'm going to do that later on before we have it with our dinner. But basically, thank you very much, girls. I know that you didn't get very involved in this one here, but I really appreciate you giving me your moral support. So I'm going to show you just so there's the cake, look, seeping through. Can't wait to get my chomps on that. He's dripping through a little bit as well, look. Right, okay, so say thank you very much to everyone. Say thank you, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. You going to say goodbye, Anya? Say goodbye to everyone. Bye-bye. Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for watching. This channel that you're watching this video on is purely for these two. When they get older, I want to be able to show them some of the stuff that I got up to with them. So on the last video, you know, with Springvale Farm, I tried to do some vlogging, you know, a daily vlog with them, but to be honest with you, it's just too much work, too much to be getting on with. So, you know, that's why I'm just going to leave it to just special occasions. So please subscribe if you don't want to miss any more videos with the girls, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye, guys.